Stricter penalties for cars parked in front of hydrants, huh? Because these fires is happening. So the last 2 or 3 fires that took place, the firefighters are saying because these cars are parked in front of the hydrants, it's slowing them down from getting to the fire and putting the fire out. What about all the other fires that took place prior to these last fires that took place? Don't try to put the blame on the people parked in front of these hydrants. Put the blame on the people that's causing the fires. So y'all have a plan to make stricter penalties for people with cars, with vehicles. That's the whole objective. Y'all want stricter penalties for people that got cars and vehicles. This ain't got nothing to do with fires. You just use the fires to try to have another reason to boot and tow people vehicles or whatever you're trying to do. Get people off the road. You feel what I'm saying? I just want to know what the stricter penalties are going to be. You see 50 million fires happen. So what's the difference from those fires than these last 2 or 3 fires? You know, if we see all these people dying from these fires that happened prior to these most recent ones, what makes you think the same people ain't caused these last 2 or 3 fires? So what you seen, a car parked in front of a hydrant, and then I guess these people was like, let's cause a fire in that house right there, and then blame it on the driver, and then say the driver is the reason why we couldn't get to the fire fast enough. So that's why the people died. How do you expect people to fall for that when it was just 50 million fires that killed people? What is the difference from the last 2 or 3? Anybody with common sense is going to say, well, maybe these people caused these fires as well. Only a dummy will let that go right over their head. That can't fly with me. That ain't gonna fly with me. This look like a tactic just to target people with vehicles, believe it or not. It should be stricter penalties if that's the case, but, you know, if people are blocking the hydrants, but this is more of a tactic to target people with vehicles and to shift the blame. You're not slick.